Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Mateus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mateus is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Delivered across. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto gets it clear. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. He's a shot. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Chips it through. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. And it's in. And there is his 30th goal. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Mbappe, engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is it's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! It's fallen kindly here. He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. He's got tall. Oh, that's another chance. Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. And there's the end of the first half.
India have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big
and a
from
quick
here.
reminder today to please take
Really
all the
has been
bins
an
located
astonishing
by the
game,
entrance
peppered
gates.
with goals.
Thank
You
very much
cannot
for
help
your
feeling that the
cooperation.
second half will supply more. And we're off again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a goal kick. Marquinhos gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. Ball is over the line. Barcola. Cannavaro makes the interception. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Kane. Spread it left.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. India have their second corner now. Cleared away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this is Gnabry. Oh, that Gnabry!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Conte. Oh, that, it's Kane! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! He's kept it out just. It's their second corner of the game. And a cross come. Here's the header! Just needed better contact. Now that looks a decent ball. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Barcola. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Cross chance! Now how often do you see that? Conte.
4 added minutes
Time
have
added
been
on,
indicated.
4 minutes. Showing great feet there. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't...
Oh, terrible pass. He's found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Now it's Drogba. And it's Serginho. On the through ball. He's on it. Barcola is... Chance, surely! It's there! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Grealish stood his ground strongly. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good ball! Now and a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Drogba. And here's Kane. And here's Barcola. Barcola!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zé Roberto gets rid without sophistication. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Now it's Kane. And this is Drogba. He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There will be 1
Deep
minute added
into
time.
stoppage time. Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Oh no, what has happened here? And he sticks it away!
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Didier Drogba. Number 10. Kane. Coming on the field. Number 24. Hazard.
For a moment you
Number
felt that was
7,
going somewhere, but
Bullets.
they'll have to go again.
Number 5, Sunil Chetri.
Oh, that's a key
Substitution.
interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Neuer getting this one clear. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Grealish. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's another good win of the ball. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho's, he rises! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Number 7, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Bale shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
It's a pretty loose pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Bruyne plays it short. Zanetti. India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bakula! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's lost his man here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's in on goal. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Bakula receives it in a wide position. And it's Kane. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what a climb! There it is! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Traumeri.
There will be
De Bruyne.
added time.
He can run onto that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Haaland. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Kane. Now it's Barcola. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Barcola. Great vision. Barcola. Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. And he likes...
Looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field
And this is Bale.
number 17.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position
Has
here.
been indicated.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's through here. Kane. Look at the space. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Serginho shifted it to the flank. And the keeper's got it again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan. He's in space and looking for options. And that's aimed into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's White. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Kane, spread out to the left. He has found the way through. And it's played a big header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the pass is intercepted. Kukçu. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's beaten the last man. So much time and space here. Kane in the hunt and looking threatening. Driving on and making good progress. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Xavi Simons. That's Forlan. And it's Simons. White. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder
Any strong
today,
opinions on the
everybody,
first
to
half?
make sure
Well,
to
at
put
least the
any litter
defence
in the
can
bins
look back on a
provided.
job
Thank
pretty
you
well
for your
done so far,
cooperation.
Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
Substitution on the
A change,
field.
perhaps, after
Number
half-time.
10, White. Number 22.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Serginho. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And here's Forlan. Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Drogba. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
India with the
Diego
corner.
Forlan.
They're first.
Number 24. Javi Simons.
Diving
Number
header!
23. Donadoni.
Now that was a
Coming on the
full-blooded
field.
header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Mateus. Number 11. Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. This ended up in no man's land. Threads one in, and that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Rijkaard. And this is Kane. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's going to go a long way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to gift it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good read, needed to be. Neuer gets it away. Neymar. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Kane. Ambitious ball here. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Indicated.
Nice interception, well timed. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.